Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mustafa Nasser speaking from Arabic for Nuns. This is the first lesson of this new course, Improve Your Arabic Pronunciation. In this video, we will begin with the basic building blocks of pronunciation, labels. We will study them in a step-by-step approach, and I'll mention some notes about them that you may have never known. Before that, subscribe my channel, activate the bell and like the video. You will always see the slides I use in my lessons as a PDF file that you can download for free from the link in the video description below. Let's go! Pronunciation in Arabic is all phonetic, which means whatever you see, whatever you write, is exactly whatever you pronounce. No any tricky sounds. Pronunciation in Arabic is letter-based, such that every letter must be pronounced obviously and clearly. Not only its sound, but also its label. To master Arabic pronunciation and thus spelling and reading, you must learn Arabic labels. We call it in Arabic الحركات or التشكيل, and we will learn what is that exactly in today's lesson. There are two essential features for every single letter in Arabic regarding pronunciation: the sound and the label. The sound is the pure or consonant sound of the letter itself, and the label will determine the way we pronounce letters, and they are more like short vowels in English. But first, what are labels or الحركات? Al-Harakat are symbols or signs that we use to label Arabic letters. They used to be on top of letters or below, and they are equivalent to short vowels in English. To understand the importance of these labels, let's have this example. These two words, they have the same letters, but I'll give them different labels like that. Let's see how we pronounce each one. Kitab, kitab, kitab. And the second one is كتاب, 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 كتاب. As you see, the pronunciation is different. What about the meaning? The first one means a book, while the second one means writers. So despite the two words have the same shape, the same letters, the same construction, but because the labels al-harakat are different, the pronunciation is different and also the meaning. Another example, again, two identical words. Only the label of the first letter is different. شرب, شرب, شرب. And the second, شرب, 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 شرب. The first one is the past of the verb drink, while the other one is the passive of the same verb. As you saw in the previous examples, because we only change the label of a single letter in the same word, both pronunciation and meaning become completely different. So labels control both pronunciation and meaning of any word in Arabic. Now I want first to introduce the basic four labels in Arabic and some important points about them. The first label is called فتحة. It looks like an inclined slash, and we used to draw it on top of the letter. This label is given the sound e, like normal English A sound. The second one is called ضمة. It looks like this, like letter waw in Arabic alphabet. We used to draw it above the letter as well, and it gives the sound o. And the last one is called kasra. It has the same shape as fatha, but instead of being on top of the letter, we draw it below. And it sounds like e. So we have e, o, e, A, O, E, A, O, E, A, O, E. And here is a very important point. These three sounds are equivalent to the sounds of three Arabic alphabets: Alif, Waw, and Ya. I want you to remember this note because we're gonna need it when we talk about long vowels later in the course. Let's see how we pronounce letters with these labels. Here is letter Ba, the second in Arabic alphabet. We said that every single letter has two features: the sound and the label. Here, I will give this letter the three labels. First, we need to pronounce its sound. This letter sounds like this: B, B. This is a consonant or the pure sound. This is step 1. Then we move to the label. Here it has fatha, which produces a sound E, E. Let's add it to the sound of the letter. So the overall sound is B, B. Open your mouth. B, B. As in Bab, Ba, Bab. The second one, the same original sound of the letter, and then we check the label. So it will be O, Boo. Round your lips. Boo. As in Buhayrah, Boo, Buhayrah. And lastly, Kasra. Here is the sound of the letter again, and then we check the label. I, B, B. Like Bilad, Bilad, Bilad. So the three basic labels of this letter are Ba, Bu, Bi, Ba, Bu, Bi. That's how we teach Arabic labels for kids in Arabian countries. Ba, Bu, Bi, Ba, Bu, Bi. By pronouncing each letter in its three basic phases. So in order to spell a letter in Arabic, you pronounce both its pure sound first and its label sound. All Arabic alphabet follow this process except for the first letter in Arabic, Alif, which has this Hamza shape. Its three faces are as following. With Fatha, it is A, like double A sound, because the sound of the letter is already A. And also the sound of Fatha label is A. Second, with Dhammah, it will be double O sound. O. Why we do so? Because if we follow the process, it will be hard to pronounce. Here is the sound of the letter A, and here is the label O for Dhammah, which will sound Aw. Is hard, right? Lastly, with Kasra, it will be again like double E sound for the same reason. E. And here you may notice that the Hamza moved to be below the Alif. So the three labels of Alif are A, O, E, A, O, E. This letter in specific has many forms and rules. Later, we will talk extensively about them. There is a fourth basic label that's very frequent and essential in Arabic, which is called sukun. It looks like a small circle that's used to be on top of letters. In Quran, it looks like this, a small ha head. This label indicates that the letter is consonant, which means we shall pronounce only its sound with no label, like Fatha, Dhammah, or Kasra. There is another sign to indicate consonant sounds. When you see the letter empty without any label. So if you see a letter which is free of any label, or it's labeled with sukun on top, it means this letter is consonant, which also means it has no label. But how can we get the pure or consonant sound of any letter? Consonant sounds cannot be pronounced alone, unless they're accompanied by a vowel. Here is a very common and effective way to pronounce consonants. Just add alif before the letter and pronounce it freely. The first letter, alif, add alif before and read them both. So this is a pure sound of letter alif. It's hard to pronounce it alone. That's why we add a vowel before it. Even if we change the label of the letter before, it's not affecting the consonant sound. With fatha, with dhamma, and with kasra, Let's try the second alphabet. Whatever the label before the consonant sound, it's not going to take any. This letter as a consonant sounds like this. Ab, ub, ib. I didn't say aba. I didn't say abu or abi. It's consonant, which means free of any label. Ba, bu, bi, b. And so will be any letter with sukun. Try first to read it with alif before and then read the consonant sound alone, like that. S, s, ek, k, l, l, ah, m, m, z, z, and so on. So in Arabic, consonant sounds has sukun label, while vowels have one of the three basic labels, fatha, dhamma, or kasra. Any letter can be a consonant or a vowel by only changing the label of this letter. So a letter might be a consonant in one word and a vowel in another. Back to labels, we understood that every single letter in any word must have a label, or harakah, or tashkeel. Call it whatever you want. But how can we determine which label every letter will have? Is it fatha, dhamma, kasra, or sukun? Is it done randomly, so I can give any letter any label I want? Or every word has its own labels? There are two basic rules that govern labeling of letters in Arabic, and this is going to be the topic of our next lesson of this course. Take it serious and practice the same pronunciation exercises I did in this lesson and the upcoming lessons to feel the difference. Practicing is a key, and as I always say, the more you practice, the faster you become fluent. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, activate the bell, and leave a comment. See you in the next lesson.